famous San Francisco earthquakes. Before we know how rigid earthquakes can be, let's learn how California
At the same time, our planet itself changes. Imagine our world 200 million years ago. The vast supercontinent covered much of the southern hemisphere. As the continent broke apart, land masses carried life along with them. Ostriches and emus, wombats and opossums, cycads and beaches evolved along their separate paths. The motion of the continents in our simulation appears smooth when sped up, but in fact, most of the movement results in the discrete and sudden events we call earthquakes. Our modern world took shape in a series of convulsions that continue to this day. Tectonic plates make up Earth's entire surface. Most geological action takes place around the boundaries between the moving plates. Mountains and volcanoes form along plate boundaries, along with deep ocean trenches and underwater ridges. Earthquakes occur with greatest frequency where tectonic plates meet and move, as plates converge, spread apart, and slide past one another. California, infamous for its earthquakes, straddles three plates. Here, two plates slide past one another. The Pacific plate on the left grinds northward relative to the North American plate on the right. In the Bay Area, the landscape accumulates strain over decades or centuries, occasionally released in earthquakes that occur along a network of faults in the region. In 1906, nearly 300 miles of the San Andreas Fault ruptured. In 1989, about 25 miles. The difference in rupture length suggests the relative magnitude of the two earthquakes. The 1906 event affected a much larger area and caused much more severe shaking. Over millions of years, the motion of tectonic plates has raised San Francisco's hills from the seafloor skyward, and the movement continues now and into the future. Understanding Earth processes means thinking about time differently, from a new perspective. We know that the Bay Area will eventually experience more earthquakes, but we can learn from our past experiences to prepare for the future. Head toward the next part of our exhibit to experience a simulated earthquake firsthand.
Right here to the third line.
Come on in, everybody.
Shut up, Williams. Are you watching? No, and then you'll feel the earthquake.
So who's experienced an earthquake before? Me. Are you scared when it happened?
No.
This is no. So guys, do you know about earthquake safety? What is it?
Yeah. Go in the bathtub. Or is that a tornado?
I bet everything. So
What is something that you know about it? It shakes you.
Excuse me.
hold on, I gotta be here when somebody falls.
Alright guys, welcome to our earthquake simulator. Just a couple things before I hit the start button. Make sure you stay standing and hold on to a rail for the whole thing. There's going to be two earthquakes, so after the first one, if you want to come somewhere where it doesn't shake, you can stand right over here with me.
Hold on.
San Francisco, A city built on ancient hills, with geology as diverse as its inhabitants. A city famous for earthquakes, and a state famous for earthquakes. And a fading memory for many San Franciscans. October 17th, 1989, 5:04 in the afternoon. The third game of the World Series had not yet started, but players had started to warm up, and coverage of the game had already begun when the earthquake struck. The ground shook for 15 seconds. We can't replicate the full force of the quake, its upward and downward motions, but this simulation gives you a sense of what people experienced. 63 people were killed, nearly 4,000 injured, and thousands more left homeless. But the city's most famous earthquake packed a much bigger punch. We can roll back time to imagine the San Francisco of more than 100 years ago.
100 years ago.
April 18th, 1906, 5:12 in the morning. The city awakens and comes to life. The busiest port city in America has grown up rapidly, with hastily built areas and poor infrastructure.
It goes for longer.
Lasted more than 90 seconds, 3 times longer than you're experiencing here. If the damage from the earthquake itself weren't enough, fires started in the wake of the event caused more than 500 city blocks to burn to the ground. More than 3,000 people died in the 1906 earthquake and fire. We don't know when the next earthquake will take place, but we can all make choices to help ensure our safety during such an event.